Antiguans and Barbudans are rightly concerned about hundreds of Africans brought here by charter flights on Antigua Airways, with many of them not being able to afford accommodation or basic subsistence. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to sit and chat with one of them, Divine. Now, this is not his real name. It is a heart-wrenching interview that speaks to the civil war in the Cameroon, a humanitarian crisis, refugees fleeing West Africa, particularly the Cameroon, and human trafficking. We're going to head straight into that interview with Divine, an African brought here on an Antigua Airways 3 weeks ago. Over the past 2 months, from November 1st, we have seen an extraordinarily large number of Africans from Nigeria, the Cameroon, and other parts of West Africa coming to Antigua and Barbuda. Antiguans and Barbudans have been in the dark about the sudden influx of our African brothers and sisters here. Today, we are going to speak with Divine, and he is from the Cameroon. Welcome to Observer, Divine.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, tell us a little about where you are from, your upbringing, just a little background.
Thank you. I'm from the English part of Cameroon. The English part of Cameroon. In Cameroon, we have war. There's war in Cameroon, so the French people, they dominated the English. So we are in trouble, so we try to leave the country. So we have to meet some agent because we want to travel to the United States of America. So they told us to give some money, and when we give them some money, about, let me say, 4 million in Cameroon money.
Francs,
CFA.
And that's equivalent to how much US?
That should be equivalent to $6,000, even above US.
Mm-hmm.
So when we paid the money, they took us to Nigeria. From Nigeria, they fly us to Antigua, but we were supposed to live in Antigua just for 2 days, and they carried us to Suriname, where we will find our way out. So up to then, we are in Antigua now for more than 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We are in Antigua for more than 3 weeks, and up to now, we don't even know if we will leave Antigua.
No, can I just go back a little, Divine, just to get an idea of what the situation is in the Cameroon? There's a war between the French and the English. Just give us a picture, because Antiguans and might want to know exactly what the situation is like. What is it that you are fleeing from?
From Cameroon, the French people has 80% of the population. The English has just 20%. The French people, they dominated the English, and they want that everybody from the English part should speak French.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to abolish our own tradition in English. They want that everybody should be in French. Now, even in our court, they would like to send the magistrate in French.
Mm-hmm.
In Cameroon, the English people use what we normally call the common law, but the French people has their own law. But they are trying to apply the laws on us. So even in classes, they would like to teach in French. So many people in the Anglophone zone, they don't like it. So it will make people who strike. When they strike, they will send their soldiers to come and just kill.
Mm-hmm.
They have killed more than, as I'm talking now, they have killed more than 20,000 of the youth in Anglophone. That's why we don't even want to stay there. As we are here now, we are more confused because we want to leave the country.
Now, you have a family in the Cameroon. Tell us about your family.
Yeah, I know I have wife with kid. I have about 3 kids. I have 3 kids. So they left behind. It's more dangerous for men than women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just want to kill all the youth so that the remaining population, they will accept to them. So in Anglophone zone, all the youth their lives are in danger. So that's why you see all the youth, they want to go, they want to flee out.
So that's why there's so many more men than women coming on these flights.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go out so that Even our mothers now, they even burn their houses. They burn the houses of the English people. Most people are sleeping now in the bush. They are sleeping in the forest. People are just suffering. There's a lot of suffering in the English part of Cameroon.
How did you learn about these flights coming to Antigua, Divine?
You know, like some of us, we wanted the visa, but to Brazil, but along they said that we cannot fly to Brazil. So the agent that we give our money to, they just call us to Nigeria that there's a available flight there that when we reach to Antigua, we'll fly to Suriname. From Suriname now, we'll be going. That's how we find ourselves here.
To the United States? Yeah. From Suriname to the United States?
We'll go through, we'll pass from Suriname, Brazil, and I think that one will be by vehicle to Mexico. After Mexico, we'll arrive where we want to go to.
Now, prior to that agent speaking to you and persons in your community about Antigua, had you ever heard of Antigua and Barbuda before?
No. It's only that day that we're coming that we know that there's a country like Antigua, and then we'll have to search on map. We'll see a very small country like that inside the middle of the water. So that's how we find ourselves.
What is it that you were actually promised by this agent, and how did you accumulate the $6,000 to come here?
No. Our agent told us when we come here, we'll make just 2 days. We'll go to Suriname. That is what they told us. And now we are still here. To have money, just family support. We will go left and right, even beg for support. Even as we are here now, we'll call family back home to send us money. If you go to MoneyGram, Western Union now, you will see lines there. We just need money that we can even get out of here. Yeah.
Was it difficult for you to accumulate that money? I mean, what kind of work do you do in the Cameroon? What kind of career do you have?
No, I'm just let me say I do furniture.
You're a carpenter?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do.
And how much do you earn as a carpenter in Cameroon?
No, in Cameroon, you can own your own shop.
Okay.
You own your own shop, and then you can make something and keep for sale. So the shop is still there. Yes, so just leave it like that to run for dear life.
So your intention when you left the Cameroon was to get to Antigua, spend 2 days, and then go on to Suriname?
Yes.
Just let me clarify that.
Yes, that's what the agent told us.
And then from there?
We'll find our way out. Those neighboring country will just pass through.
Did you meet any Antiguans in the Cameroon before you left the Cameroon?
No. In Cameroon, I've never heard of Antigua. I only know about Antigua when we were in Nigeria.
So the agent that you spoke to in the Cameroon was a Cameroonian?
Yes. Yeah, she was a lady. She took us. She asked us to meet her in Nigeria. When we met her in Nigeria, they have to make the flight for us.
Okay. Now tell us about your experience here. You expected that you would have spent 2 days only. You're here now 3 weeks, going into the 4th week. What has been your experience here in Antigua?
No, what I know, Antigua people are good people. The only problem we face here is the life here is difficult for us. Yeah, because here things are expensive more than the way we compare to our country. So things are expensive. So it makes us, when we are spending, we cry. And the small money that we brought out, we thought that could have carried us far. Only paying hotels bills. The money that we pay hotels here, if you want to pay hotels in our country, you will divide it about 10 of that money. So when we pay like that, it make us, I think maybe here you can work more than $100 for a day, but in Cameroon money, if you want to calculate it, I think you should work only about $5. So if you have to be spending, if you can pay hotel for $50, $100, that money is coming from Cameroon, will not be easy for you. Yeah.
So it's very difficult for you.
Yeah.
How have you been subsisting, eating, and getting your accommodation for the last 3 weeks?
We buy food. We just buy food around. Yeah. We even met some of the Antigua people that they say they love the black. They will help. At times when you met some of them in the restaurant, they will buy you food. They will just buy you food. Are you from Africa? I say yes. Say no, you just eat, I would pay. Yeah, some of them help us. They help us.
Have you ever heard of an Antigua and Barbuda Nigerian Chamber of Commerce? Is that the organization that is assisting you while you're here?
No.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Now, Antiguans and Barbudans, as you know, are going to the polls in general election on Wednesday, 18th of January. And there's been a lot of talk, a lot of speculation about the reason why you are here, that you will somehow get involved in our elections. Can you speak to this?
Many people have been asking us those questions. Everywhere we pass, they will ask, people come here to vote? We say, we have not even voted in our country. How can we vote here? Because in our country, if you want to vote, you will have voter cards. Yeah, they vote with card. You have to have some card. Go and register it before you vote. You cannot just vote like that. So we did not come here to vote. We cannot vote. We don't even know the parties. We don't know the people. Yeah, we were just passing. Unfortunately, the issue met us. Not that we come here to vote. Yeah.
So you did not come here with any ID cards. No ID cards were given to you before coming to Antigua.
We came with our passport. They stamp it. Yeah.
And you have not been approached by anybody to participate in any part of the election?
No, for me, nobody. I've been in my hotel. I don't even like to walk around. Yeah, because I'm just thinking how to leave the place. For me, I've not seen that.
And your aim really is to get to America.
That's my point.
Okay. Have you spoken to any of the agents about your onward travel?
The one back home?
Or the one here?
The one here, they have collected us money to send us to this place, but till now we have not heard any good news from them. They will say tomorrow we are going. The next day they will say they have cancelled. That's how we have been here. I've paid the money since. I've paid about $2,000 to go to Suriname, but we are still here.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that you paid an additional $2,000?
Yeah.
To the $6,000 that you paid?
Yeah.
Can you explain who would have collected this money from you?
It's not. I don't think.
You don't have to give any names. No names. Is it that this person is collecting from all of you $2,000 to get you to Suriname?
Yes, they said that they have to pay our flight, the hotels, book flight, all those things. This is the amount they needed. They first of all collect us $1,850. Later they came and collect $306. Yeah, that's the money they have collected. But today the things are not going the way we thought.
Tell us exactly how you feel, Divine. Tell the people of Antigua and Barbuda how you feel today.
I feel bad because this was not my destination. This is not where I wanted to be. And from here, I don't know how to do so that I can go out of here. We are frustrated. Most of us here are frustrated.
Have all of your colleagues, all the other Cameroonians that you know of, have they been vaccinated? Because that is another concern that many persons have.
No, most of us, I think we had our card. We take all the vaccine. They told us right in Cameroon that you cannot go out without those things. So we done that. Everything is there. Yeah.
So Divine, do you plan to leave Antigua anytime soon? What's the plan?
That's my prayer. If I see any means of leaving Antigua, even now, I will just be going. Yeah.
And you've paid your dues. You've paid the $2,000 for your onward trip. Yeah. So you are hoping that this flight will take you on to Suriname very shortly.
We are just hoping because for what we are going through, there is no hope. There's no hope. We are just hoping that maybe God can intervene. for us to go out, because even from here to, if you even think of going back, they say there's no flight. It's not easy to go back.
Do you want to go back to the Cameroon?
No, that one will be the worst thing to do.
Why?
Because of the war that is in the country. If some of us drop in Cameroon today, we're going to jail. We're going to jail. Yeah, you cannot even land in that airport in Cameroon. You cannot. Once you just land, what's your name? They will just look, maybe take your passport, you're on the English side, you're going to jail. And the jail in Cameroon is not the type of jail maybe you have here that they will give you food. No, jail in Cameroon is hell.
And would you say that this is also the concern of all of your other brothers who have come to Antigua?
Yes.
Your view that you're not going back to Cameroon?
Everybody that is here is not willing to go back. Nobody is willing to go back. Neither they stay here than going back. Yeah, nobody is willing to go back.
So would you say that you are a refugee then?
Obviously. Automatically we are refugees.
It sounds to me like this is a humanitarian crisis.
Yeah.
What is going to happen to your 3 children and your wife?
When you ask like that, it's like I should shed tears. It's very painful.
I know. Did you eventually want them to be reunited with you in America?
That was my intention.
So where do you go from here, Divine?
From here now, I'll go to my hotel, to where I live. Be waiting for the answer from the agent.
Thank you so much for talking with us. Do you have any final words, anything that you want to say that we did not say in this interview? What would you like to say to the people of Antigua and Barbuda?
The only thing I would like them to know, that we, the Cameroonians that we came here, we did not come for vote. We did not come for vote. We were passing now. We just want to pass here, which means that was the only route we can take. That's why we pass here. We did not come here to vote. And my brothers and sisters that they are here, they are going through a lot. Because we don't have even job. You don't have anything to do that you can even have the money to work. If I tell you that this money is one Antigua friend that would dash me money to go and eat, I was not even expecting that. So I know Antigua people are good people.
Thank you. Your most of your brothers and sisters who've come, most of them are men. What percentage of them are women?
Let me say 70 should be men. 70% of them should be men. Yeah.
Okay. And
all are youth. Most of them are youth. Let me say from 40 down. If you say somebody more than 40, they would not be up to 3%.
So that requirement was made that you must be below 40 from the agent?
No. The population, the one that they are going is the most people that the government does not like to see.
The younger ones.
The younger one. Because they believe that they can easily pick a gun to fight them. Yeah, because now most of our youth, they have also formed their own gang to fight the government. So it's the youth that fighting government. So we, the youth, our lives are in danger. Sometimes when they even just met you, they see you, they just kill and go. Nobody will question them.
Has any government official reached out to you and your colleagues on humanitarian grounds?
I don't understand.
Have you talked to any government official at all about getting you onto a flight towards Suriname to your final destination? And about your situation in the Cameroon? Has anybody said anything to you?
No. We did not even want them to know where we are. If the government of Cameroon knows today that we are here I believe they'll just send a jet plane to come and carry us back. We'll know that.
What about Antiguan government officials?
I've not gone across one, so I don't know. The only question people ask us, do you people come here to vote? No, that's the only question. And most of us were always indoor. We don't know the places, we don't know where to go.
Divine, it has been a pleasure and an honor talking to you, and we certainly wish you well in your onward journey and pray that your wife and your children will be safe in the Cameroon.
Thank you very much.
That's Divine, a Cameroonian. He spent $6,000 US dollars to get from the Cameroon to Nigeria to Antigua on Antigua Airways, and as you heard, another 2,000 US when he got here to get from Antigua to Suriname, and their final destination actually is America. They should have been in Antigua for 2 days only, but it's 3 weeks now, going into the 4th week, and they're still here. We're going to take a break.